It's time to attempt to lockpick with negative keys. I don't know how you can have negative keys, but I'm here for it. The end goal is to get to a 24 key door, so it's a bit of a math puzzle. And a lot of it is just figure out where I can find positive keys. Like in the top row, I get more positive keys if I come in from the left than from the right. For this row, it's pretty much similar both ways. For this row, it's positive this way. I think I'll go through the -2. For this row, it's most positive this way. I can gain 1 key like this. This doesn't add up. I don't get to 20, unless this is secretly a 20 key door. Already having issues. Well, interesting puzzle. I probably got to avoid that whole -8 then, huh? Since I'm already going through here. Yeah, let's not touch that. That'll probably win. And there we go. All right, cool math. Negative keys. It's like I'm in debt to the key bank. I owe them keys. Negatives can be positive. Oh, so white lock means a negative door? Oh my gosh. All right, so I don't have -5, but I do have like -3. It actually adds keys to my key total when I do this. What the hell? How do I win? I have to get -5 keys somehow. Oh God. I don't know where to begin. I'm just gonna start doing things and hope it works out. I mean, I gotta go through here. I had to get 4 keys. -4 keys. Nice. No positive keys. Wait, isn't that fine? Oh, I'm only at -2 now. How do I get to -5? Reset. I mean, I want to go as far negative as possible. It's just I'm always going to collect. Oh, I see what must be done. I've got to go positive and then unlock the big door. And I think that's manageable. If I unlock these, get 2 keys, make it to 8, reset to 0, and then get -5. Pretty cool. Gives me a lot of different ways to think. Maybe gotta think about absolute value. Maybe gotta think about just different little math tricks. I like a good math puzzle. Golden key. I gotta spend it before I can go through the golden door. I assume golden keys work on negative. Yeah, of course. Anyways, I don't have a choice but to go through here at first. Very interesting, because now I can destroy this. Let's see, I guess I could get down to 0. I guess it's just a puzzle about getting to 0 again and again. Well, I think what I need to do is actually grab this -4. Because that's the only way I can storm through all this. And now I grab keys. It's a puzzle where you can kind of just meander your way through it. At least so far. Get from 6 to 0. That's all I need to do. There's a -8, +3, +2, +2, and then some negative keys. I mean, ideally, I have to subtract 8. I think it's just another case of sending it, and I'll probably get there, maybe. No. What about this? No. There we go. One thing I've noticed, there's these random interesting little flowers floating around. I don't know if that's decoration or maybe if there's some sort of secret behind it. Just something about those sprites feels a little different stylistically from the rest of the game. Oh God, is this bringing back this crap, making doors hot? Well, but there's no frozen doors, so I guess it doesn't matter. I just have the funny glow thing. Well, hopefully it always makes sense to spend a certain amount of keys to get that amount of keys back. Hopefully that isn't a bad thing. And if it is, well, that's gonna suck. This puzzle was laughably easy. I feel like the only point of that puzzle was to show that if you have negative red keys, you don't have the funny glow thing around you. I don't understand any other purpose of it. It was that easy. Ah, there's a reverse key. Well, this could have showed me it too. No, I really don't understand the previous puzzle. -34 keys. So I gotta pick the right time to do a turnaround. How many locks are there? Like if I want to get the 34, I gotta do 2 12s for 24, 2 4s to get to 32, and then 2 1s to get to 34. But I also have 3 gold keys. I don't know. Well, 3 gold keys can just kind of help me get through stuff I don't have access to, and that'll make sense shortly. I can start with these. Because I believe I can gold key this, remove 1. Now I believe I can swap, because that lets me thaw if I can jump high enough. Gold key, and then win. Yeah, this, I really did not understand the point of 6-4. And there's negative exact keys. Well, well, well. Question, can I avoid the 3? I can't avoid the 3, but I need 2 green keys, so I will collect this. I guess the idea is I can only go down one of these 2 paths, and then how do I get my pink to 0? So both of them end with exactly 6, huh? Or exactly -6. So it's like I have to go all the way down one of the paths and then go slightly down another path. -6 plus. All right, did a bit of math in my head. It looks like I had to do something like this. Bam, bam, bam. And I did the math wrong. All right, let's go. Yeah, Tyler. I did the math. It looks like I have to do this. Yep. And now it's just 2 positive 12 blocks. You just search for the math eventually. It's, well, you know, it's math. I skipped the level because it seems that the way this game likes to add difficulty is instead of adding elegance, they just add more things. And there's more of that. These doors have 2 colors. I assume they can be opened with either color key. Well, maybe not. Oh, God. What the hell? It just subtracted keys from me? So I need 6 white keys to open it, but then it subtracts 6 orange keys for some reason. There's a negative blast door, which yeah, works how I thought it would. So I imagine I've got to lose all my negative keys so I can get some positive orange keys. And this reduces me to what, -2? It does. So I have an idea. I actually want to, bam, first. There we go, because now I have -4, which is what I wanted. I could spend this. Drop to 0 without having to spend the blast door. And now I can use the blast door. Let me back up. That's the ticket. Interesting. So yeah, multi-tool doors. Well, I mean, in concept, it's interesting. Just please don't, yeah, just keep the level to a low amount of elements and it'll be good. That being said, I don't know where to start. Well, so I need 0 purples and it opens. So I can delete all my oranges and then come down to here. I still gotta delete 2 purples. Well, I think I need 2 oranges for that to happen. Interesting. Reset. So maybe come down here first. Try this then. Removeth my purple keys, thank you. And bring me to the promised land. Hope you guys enjoy fast-moving puzzle solving. So now we got a multicolored blast door. What? Okay, so maybe this actually further clarifies how the multicolored doors work. The middle color still requires you to have that color key and sometimes that number of keys, but the payment is made with the outer color, which is interesting. I would normally spend 5 oranges at an orange blast door, but because it's multicolored, I instead spend 5 blues. So this means I would then spend 2 oranges. That is interesting. And now there's good old swappy keys, swapping positives and negatives. Yeah, okay, this is an interesting puzzle. There's not many elements, but there's a lot of possibilities. This is the type of puzzle I like. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I would begin. How about I go here instead and drop down to 1 key of each? Can I dodge this? I can actually go around that, so that probably helps. So this means with 0 orange keys, I can at least get rid of this door first. Add a key, and then do the same thing over here. All right, pretty creative. See, I love hard puzzles with low number of elements. That's what I feel like this game has been lacking. I feel like harder puzzles with large amount of elements just is kind of boring to follow, because puzzles with small number of elements, if they're still going to be hard, then you have to get creative to solve them. And this one also seems like that. I got to get 48 white keys somehow. Are these negative blast doors then? Wait, how does this work? Oh, I see. Yeah, so 48, which means I got to get 16 negative keys? Well, or I could just hit the first blast door with a certain amount of negative keys, then the second blast door with more negative keys, so on and so on. But realistically, it all just needs to add up to 48. For example, I could do like 17 and 17 is 34. Then I just need 14 more, which I think can work out really cleanly. Because I got 17, so 34. And then I cleanly get to negative 14. That's interesting. Back-to-back banger puzzles. And I actually, I don't really hate doing puzzles that have a lot of elements. It's more about just the watchability factor. That's something I have to think about a lot when it comes to video making. What is this star key? Once I pick them up, the key count for the corresponding color is locked at its current value. So it's always 4, even when I go through blast doors, even when I pick up these keys. Oh, interesting. I don't know where to begin right now, huh? I feel like the goal at some point is to lock my purple key amount at 0, because if I pick up the 1, I don't see any way to have it become not 1, or specifically have it become even again. So in order to get to the purple star key, I gotta get through those 2 doors. I'm not sure how to begin with that. Well, I'll always have 4 white keys, so I need to use the master key on the 5 white keys. So that means I need 6 purple keys somehow. Well, what happens if I do this? Yeah, that just spends it. Makes sense. Weird. It doesn't feel like I can do much. Unless there's something else I can do that I didn't think about yet. Feels... Oh. I forgot. I don't actually spend... I spend the negative keys there, but not here. So yeah, I can make it 4. I can go here. And now drop to negative 6. That's interesting because I can come in here and make it up to 6. Cool. Pretty neat puzzle. I keep diving through this. Oh, they don't want to show 20 locks on the door. They just want to put a 20. I mean, all right, whatever. You live your life. I have to get 60 pink keys. All right. Or I could just destroy it. No, I actually can't destroy it. Master key does not work there. Well, that means I do have to do this then. Does this spend a master key somehow? No. Gotta get 8 keys. Oh, so just adding a gold border makes the master keys useless. Cool. All right, how do I spend 8 blue keys and 60 pinks? Well, the only way to get to 8 blues is by hitting that 8 lock. And then I gotta hit all the 20s. Do the small ones add up to 20 out of curiosity? No, they add up to 18. Well, this doesn't seem too bad then. You just master key this, hit this the normal way. Probably master key through the top. And master key these away. Clean. This one's got a clear goal to somehow get 24 blue keys. And it's a maze to get there. Currently, I don't see a way to gain blue keys from doors. Let me try this. Right? Get my purples to 0. Get a little positive purplage. Not spend purple keys, but instead get the negative going. And now I can open this door and get 8. And I think I have everything I need now. Nice. Not too bad. Holy shit, these numbers. This one seems interesting, right? The goal is to get 0 keys while on the right side. There's a negative 99 even. And a lot of holding keys and unholding keys. It's all interesting. Well, I guess solving is a little interesting. There's only 4 positive numbers. They're all exact keys. So I just have to figure out which one I want and then how to subtract from it. I guess this is interesting, right? All the non-exact keys is minus 64, minus 32, minus 16, minus 8, minus 4, minus 2, and minus 1. With those, I can actually create any number from -1 to -127. I feel like this puzzle is actually easily solved by writing the 4 positive numbers down in binary and maybe working from there. I could also semi-brute force it. If I start with 77, can I save the 64-bit 8, 4, and 1 bits? No, because they take up all 4 rows and I need to start on the right side because I need to hit this unstar white key. So it's not 77. For 92, can I save the 64, 16, 8, and 4 bits? Also no, because it takes up all 4 rows. How about 71? Can I save the 64, 4, 2, and 1 bits? Well, this one doesn't take up all 4 rows. I could just run through the bottom. Honestly, I should send that, frankly. I just got to be sure to set up the proper bits so they're easily accessible. The 2's the only hard one to access. But I think it goes like this. Set it to 92, set it to 71, and then I get the appropriate bits. Well, this puzzle ended up being significantly better than expected. Well, how about that? Oh my god, that's a big door. How on earth do I get to 256 keys? That's an interesting puzzle. So I guess one way to start scaling in keys is to go through negative blast doors, huh? So I see all the purple blast doors are positive, all the cyan blast doors are negative. So I guess it starts simple, like this. Then if I go here, I can start multiplying, I think. I guess it's not really multiplication, huh? No, I guess not. The upper right concerns me. At some point, I've got to just eliminate all of my purple and or negative cyan keys just to get another dual colored blast door, which sounds absurd. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I was thinking I could just simply ignore it. Is that really such a bad thing to do? And look at that scale. Big numbers. Fortunately, not that big. Oh, I see. Hold on. So I do this to get, yeah, negative 127. It's an equalizer. That's the idea. Well, so I probably needed to do that earlier, like here. Do a big equalizer here. Double it. Do another big equalizer. And pray that it's enough. It is. Sweet. That was a ton of keys. And I guess why not end it on a high note, huh? That last level was really cool. Hope you don't mind me picking and choosing the levels I like or the levels I think will be fun and interesting to solve. So I'll see y'all next time. Who knows what direction this game will go next?